everybody, Akashi here. So today I am going to be doing the ending review of Top Star Yoo Baek, starring Kim Ji-suk, Chung Seo-min, and Lee Sang-yoo. So Akashi actually watched this with me, but he's kind of a little bit busy, so he won't be able to review it with me. So I'll just review it by myself and give you guys kind of what are our thoughts on this drama. So the drama ended with 11 episodes. It took a very long time because this drama was airing once a week only, so we gotta watch it once a week, and the subtitles were slow, and sometimes the subtitles didn't make sense because Seo-min and Sang-yoo and them, they were speaking in this dialect, so it was a little bit hard I guess for some subbers to understand, and honestly it is very confusing and it's hilarious and all this stuff like that, but yeah, it finally came to an end, and we give it a solid solid rating for it. It was just a really short quick drama, but the episodes are long because it only airs once a week, so the episodes are an hour or longer, so it's a little bit longer than your usual drama ones or whatsoever. But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So we get Yoo Baek. He plays more like Kim Ji-suk plays Yoo Baek, and Seo-min plays Oh Kang-soo, and Sang-yoo plays Mandol. And so what it is so Yoo Baek, he's a top star in the city in Seoul, and he's at the best at everything, and he goes kind of through a tough life and nobody kind of knows about it. He just has difficult time sleeping and stuff like that, and he's always kind of looking at the cup half empty instead of half full, so a lot of things happened, and he creates a lot of problems and all that stuff like that, so they sent him away. His manager sent him, they lied to him that they were sending him on vacation, but the truth is they were going to send him to that isolated island and just leave him there, and just leave him there until everything cools down, and then they'll go back and get him. So he ends up on this island, and the island, they're very tiny small village, and they know that a top star is coming to our island, and end up being Yoo Baek, and he ends up staying at Kang-soo and her grandmother's place. And so when they first start, he had trouble fitting in and adjusting, and he's frustrated. There's no internet service, he can't go surfing, he can't use his phone, he can't have anything he wants, and so it does get frustrating, but he adjusts, and throughout probably couple of the episodes, he starts to learn a lot of things and accept a lot of stuff, and he starts to pretty much fall in love with Kang-soo and literally learn through her tough time. Everybody kind of, in a way, they kind of really don't care much about her and her grandma. So her parents passed away, so her and her grandma lives really far from the rest of the village, and they're kind of isolated on their own and all this stuff like that. And she's always, she's a diver, and she pretty much hardworking for her grandma. And Yoo Baek finds out that she gave up her college exam just to live with her grandma because she had the opportunity to take the exam, go to college, have a good life and everything, but she gave up all that and decided to stay with her grandma and stay on the island and never leave. So Yoo Baek develops feelings for her, and then when Yoo Baek develops feelings for her, Mandol, which is played by Sang-yoo, he comes in, and he's a young captain and the owner of the island's son. So everybody looks up to him, and Yoo Baek, they were going to bring him back home, but he doesn't want to go anymore because Mandol is back, and he wants to. Oh, excuse me. And he wants to he can't take it of Gangsu and Mandol being together. So he stays on the island, and when he found out that Mandol was going to propose to Gangsu, he could not let it happen because he was in love with her. So he was going to stop the proposal, but the proposal didn't happen, and he ended up taking Gangsu away, and telling Gangsu that he likes her. He brought Gangsu to the city and all these stuff, and showed her his world, all these things like that. Cooked for her, bought her clothes, showed her everything. And just when everything was going fine, she finds out he's a big star and he cannot get exposed to having a relationship because he's a top star. So he had to hide his relationship about her, and at the same time her grandma was going ill, so she made the decision to go back home, and he made the decision to not reveal out that he has a girlfriend and that he likes Gangsu, and Gangsu is a country bum, live on an isolated island. So, she feels as if like he doesn't accept her into his world when she accepts him into her world. And, they live apart for a bit, and he goes back after her and he tries to get her back, but she stupidly accepts Mando's proposal. And so, accepting his proposal and everything, Yoo Baek is upset, and Yoo Baek's all like, "Oh, Gangsu, I like you. I'm willing to let go of my life in the city and live here with you forever. Forget everything. Live here with you. Go diving, all these things, and have a life here with you." And she's like, I don't understand. What are you saying? He goes, "I'm confessing to you. I love you. I want to marry you. Marry me. Don't marry him." But she's like, "No, I don't want to be with you," and stuff like that. And so it gets into all these conflict and everything, and he makes the decision he's gonna go back home because she no longer wants him anymore. And in the process of it, Mando realizes that Gangsu doesn't like him, and like here's like the stupid thing. He realizes and he understands that no matter what he does, Gangsu doesn't like him. She never did, and she never will, because she grew up with him and she's seen him as like a brother, nothing more than that. And so she's like, she agreed to it because she felt as if like she was not welcome to Yoo Baek's world, and she felt like she wouldn't fit and stuff like that, and she didn't know whether she loved or liked him or not, so she accepted Mando's proposal when the truth is she loves Yoo Baek, so she rejects Mando, and she goes after Yoo Baek, and they get together, and he tells her he's gonna make things work for the two of them, and he was gonna propose to her. He was gonna get married with her, but it was kind of going to be kept a secret. But what, at the end of the day, the media found out he had a girlfriend, and he was like, whatever, this is my girlfriend, and she has to come in disguise to come see me, and so I don't care, say whatever you guys want to say, but she's my girlfriend and I love her and all stuff like that. And he proposes to her, but they made an agreement that she's gonna go to college and he's going to finish his filming and everything before they get married. So it's pretty much, towards the end of the last episode, it's kind of like time fast forward. He becomes a big star. He started looking at things as, half full, being positive, patching up things with his mom again, and all these stuff like that, working things out, not being such a jerk like how he is, and all these stuff like that. And Gangsu goes to college, she passes and everything, and they get married and they live in the city. And then when she goes on her break from college, they get breaks from school, college, stuff like that, they go back to the island, or over the weekend they go to the island, so they still travel back and forth. So it pretty much gives you an open ending where they have a beautiful life of traveling back and forth between it, because she still keeps to it that she's still going to be a diver, helping her grandma and everything in the island, and then come back and go to school and be a wife to Yoo Baek, and he still keeps his career and all this stuff like that. So it's like a little short story of stuff like that. And so it was short, it had its funny stuff in there, hilarious things, and it was we gave it a shot. Ajushi and I, we gave it a shot because it's Somin, and obviously Sanyub is in there too, so we're like, let's give it a shot. And yeah, we watched it. It was a very short drama to just kind of like watch when you have nothing to do. So it is all out 11 episodes, so if you have not seen it, do go watch it. If you just want to watch something quick and funny, and just to lighten up your mood of looking at things like half full instead of half empty, go watch Top Star Yoo Baek. Honestly, Ajushi and I, we do agree that like Somin looks really good matching, pairing up with Kim Ji-suk. So it's very interesting. He is a lot older. I think he's about like Kim Jong-kook's age, So yeah, but we seen him in Problematic Man, and we seen him on Running Man, and yes, we seen him in other dramas, and it's interesting to be watching him playing a drama with Somin. And honestly, besides this drama, the only drama that I've seen Somin played in is 1% of something with Ha Suk Jin. So let's hope she has better dramas coming up. I mean, she does play off more of a comedy now, so I think Kang-soo was a good fit for her. Actually, we always joke around that it's like her name is Kang-soo, like Kwang-soo, she's the female version of Kwang-soo, so she's Kang-soo. So yeah, but yeah, that is it for the ending review at Top Star Yoo Baek. And if you guys have not seen it, do go ahead and watch it. And I'll see you guys in the next drama review.